Thanks to you, we narrowly avoided complete catastrophe. However, we should convene with the other aspects and share word of what happened here. Please meet me at the seat of aspects within Valdrakken. I'm sure the others will have insight into what Razageth and her primalists are attempting. There is a crossing into Thaldraszus, north and a bit east of here. The flight is scenic, but do not take too long getting there.
I depart for Valdrakken shortly, hero. Don't wait for me. I'll be there when you arrive.
Here we go. So there's a teleporter up to the seat of the aspects.
These are alarming tidings that you bring us. Ah, here is our champion.
Got Alexstrasza, Calicos, and Nosdomu here. Welcome to Valdrakken, ready dude. Calicos says there is news about the Azure Span. Calicos would not speak of what happened in the Azure Span till you arrived. Whatever he has to share gives me a terrible sense of foreboding, ready dude.
We secured the Azure archives, but Razageth's storm remains enveloped around Thaldraszus Tower.
She seeks to free her kin, but their prison does not lie within the Azure Span. What else could she be after?
My vision remains clouded. The Primalists could already be moving in our midst, and I fear I would not see it. The city must be protected. Valdrakken is our people's home.
If the Primalists are here, we must find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power.
That's quite the stare Alexstrasza has.
I will listen.
Razageth, she is attempting to find them. This is profoundly disturbing news. We do not know where her primalists will be next. Our city must be protected from her chaos.
Allow me to introduce you to Captain Drine. She oversees security here in Valdrakken.
The Scalesworn of Valdrakken, stand ready. I serve the aspects.
So long as you are here to aid Valdrakken, the Scalesworn will be grateful for the assistance. We trust in those the aspects trust. Welcome to Valdrakken, Doran. The climate in the city has been a bit warm of late, and I do not mean the weather. The Primalists are skulking about, fomenting dissent among the citizens of our city. Our foes are crafty. They have been disguising themselves as citizens of our city to hide from the Scalesworn. They know how to avoid my guards, but will not suspect an outsider. Take this Dragon's Eye gem. It should help you see through their disguises. Go reveal and kill these infiltrators.
Root out any primalist that dare infest our city. Go swiftly.
The Primalists have been spewing their propaganda among the citizens of Valdrakken. Our enemies are too wily to say anything in the presence of my Scalesworn, but perhaps you might be able to get close enough to eavesdrop on their conversations and see if there is anything of value to learn. I have marked locations on your map for further investigation. Take this enchanted stone. As long as you have it on hand, we will be able to communicate. Are you ready?
Valdrakken stands strong.
I am ready.
I doubt the Primalists come to Bank Vaults to discuss their plans, but we may still overhear something useful. Act like you are inspecting one of the holding chests.
My apologies. There is nothing here awaiting you.
What do you mean? Commander Eranog said it would be here.
I have not seen him. Come to think of it, I have not seen anyone from Southhold come by today. Very strange.
comes to the roasted ram eventually. Grab a drink to blend in, but keep your wits about you.
Ah yes, the giant golden goblet. Very blending in.
Greetings, brother. Any news?
A delay, unfortunately. They are still looking for it at Southhold Gate.
Still? Should they not have found it by now?
I am sure everything will be handled by the time our benefactor is already. He will make sure of it.
Careful. We speak too casually. There are unfamiliar faces about.
Many
Definitely take
people come here for commerce. Find a place to blend in with the merchants and keep your ears open.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
A drake tells me that the Trueborn are on the move. Something important is about to happen.
Oh, truly?
I do not know the details, but he is close to finding it. Soon he will have the power to put the flights in their place, as they deserve.
Shh! Do not let the Scalesworn hear you speak like that.
Looks like this might be one of the ones that we're looking for.
Ours is a solemn burden.
Hello friend, did you get turned out of your home by the return of the masters? Oops, I see through your disguise. Got two of them.
We protect the Isles.
Who maintained these isles over the eons? We did, and what do we get for it? Nothing.
The aspects have returned. Glory to all dragons.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Valdrakken is under my protection. Be safe.
Good, let this serve as a notice that the Primalists will never be welcome in Valdrakken.
Valdrakken stands
So the Primalists are up to something in the south, and soldiers have not been arriving from Southhold Garrison. This does not sound good, Dready Dude. That does not sound good at all.
Glory to Valdrakken.
Based on your discoveries, I suspect the Primalists are attacking Commander Erenog's garrison at Southhold. But my Scalesworn cannot leave the city, as that would be exactly what the Primalists are hoping for. I need your help again, Dready Dude. Travel to Southhold, see what kind of forces we are facing, and if possible make contact with the garrison's guards there.
Be safe.
Come to
Finish me up, Primalist scum. What? Commander Erenog? Who are you? Thank you. I am thankful for your arrival.
You have my thanks and my apologies, stranger. In the heat of battle it is difficult to distinguish a friend from a foe, and there are plenty of foes about.
The Primalists must be purged.
Who are the Primalists, and what do they want? I don't care, they killed my friends and that makes them my sworn enemy.
Report back.
Primalists caught us completely unawares. My fellow Guardians were ripped apart by these monsters. I would have joined them in death if you had not shown up when you did. Off in the distance I can still hear the sounds of battle. Perhaps others still live, maybe even Commander Erenog. Lend me your aid. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak to a position closer in. Killing a few of these so-called Magma Sworn would be perfect.
We must press on.
The Primalist attack came suddenly and with no warning. My unit attempted to find our leader, Commander Erenog, but before we could get to the other side of the garrison we were cut off. In the battle, my unit leader, Sergeant Tagric, held off 3 Primalists by himself, as Cora, Mikor and myself battled at his side. Their screams are the last thing I remember before I fell. Please, Doran, if you see any signs of my unit, let me know what happened to them.
Look, I will make my way to the bridge at the middle of the garrison. Meet me there when you are done.
The body of this guardian has fine metalwork upon her horns. This dragonkin is covered with burn marks from the spells of the Primalists. Based on Velamir's description, this must be Korra. This is the body of a dragon spawn. Given the heavy armor, it appears this wasn't one of the normal guardians. You turn the body over and see many deep wounds with burnt edges. They were likely caused by the molten weapons wielded by the Primalists. Based upon the heavy armor and Velamir's description, you believe this was Sergeant Tagric. This guardian is covered with ghastly wounds. Just as you arrive, you see him struggle. His words caught in a gurgle, he lets out a heavy sigh and slumps to the ground, dead. Regrettably, you identify this guardian as Miko based on Velamir's description. He already has it. That doesn't sound good.
What is going on?
Great work, Druid. Those monsters deserve every bit of pain you gave them twice over.
Report back.
This pains me to hear, but I understand. Thank you, Druid.
My best people. Lost. We must press forward and see if Commander Eranog has survived. Gather any supplies you can find. We will need all the help we can get.
So many of my comrades have fallen. Please, collect their identifying signets so that their names may not be forgotten.
Report back.
There's another quest just on the ground here. This spear appears to be in good shape given the condition of its former owner. Guardian Velamir mentioned to keep an eye out for useful materials. Perhaps a few more of these spears can be obtained from the Magma Swarm. Very splattered Primalist. So then another quest just here too. This coil of heavy rope seems to be in good condition. Guardian Velamir said to keep an eye out for useful materials. Perhaps if you can find a few more coils, he might find them useful.
It is good you are here.
What is it, friend? Did you find something?
We must press on.
What is this, rope? There is no time to make a net. Wait, I have an idea. There are some old weapons that we could use with these. Good eye, Dreddy dude, these are perfect.
Report back.
How goes your task, hero? Did you find any signets?
The Primalists
Their memories will
must
be honoured.
purged.
Did you find anything worthwhile out there?
We must press on.
Good find, Dreddy dude, these should be useful.
The Primalists must be
You did well to gather those spears and rope. With them we can ensure those 40 Primalists will no longer rule the skies. There is a platform up the stairway with several siege scorpions. If you use the rope to string their bows and use the spears as ammunition, you should be able to strike the Magmasworn's dragons in the air. Once cleared, the path up the spire will be safe and we can continue our search for Commander Eranog.
We'll keep the Primalists busy while I search further up the tower for the commander.
Like we're going dragon hunting.
What is going on?
Well done, Dreddy dude. That should take some heat off us. Keep your weapon in hand though, we are not done yet.
We must press on.
This is the only part of the fortress we haven't searched yet, Dreddy Dude. If Commander Aranog is anywhere, it has to be here. Let us see what we can find out.
The Primalists must be purged.
This is the only place left that Commander Aranog could be. Hopefully he is safe.
We must press on. Over there. Your guards did not join our ranks as expected, Aranog.
I am not concerned. Dead soldiers cannot get in your way.
I see you have unearthed the Flame Stone. I can sense its strength.
It is now time for your end of this bargain.
Arise. Primalist Aranog.
I pledge this power to free my kind from the leash of the aspects.
Then go, while I turn this wretched Titan-stained place into ashes!
Been betrayed.
I am thankful for your arrival.
Damn it all, the commander was behind this? I cannot believe he would betray us like this.
Report back.
Commander Aranog has betrayed us and left this beast in charge. You have done so much for me already, but I cannot handle that monster in my current state. Please, do this one last thing for me and help ensure that Southhold Gate does not fall to these primalists. You must kill their leader. Help me, Dreddy Dude.
That traitor! Go defeat the Primalist leader here. I will be your rear guard.
That looks like him.
I will burn you to sin. Your death will be agony.
Get our dots up. Pop our cooldowns. Throw some Star Surge at him and then Convoke. And then more Star Surge.
To the elements. It is good you are here.
With their leader dead, these primalists should be easy for reinforcements from Valdrakken to clear out.
Report back.
Primalist's threat has been diminished, Dreddy Dude. Forces from Valdrakken will be headed in soon and can clean up any remnants. You should head back to the city and inform Captain Dryan of what has happened. She will be interested to know what occurred here with Commander Aranog. Thank you again, Dreddy Dude, for everything.
We thank you, hero. Though Aranog's betrayal is painful, we have at least reclaimed Southgate Hold. Though my unit fell today, I will always keep the memory of their courage in my heart. May we never falter in our watch for further rebellion. Farewell, hero.
My forces protect.
Aranog joined the Primalists? Flame and Scale, this is a terrible development. However, you were able to prevent them from taking Southhold Gate. That is no small feat. I appreciate your service to Valdrakken, Dreddy Dude. It will not be forgotten.
I require a moment of your time, hero. I promise it shall not be wasted.
Of course, Nazdumu.